Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Okay, let's update our view on the gold market. So on the daily chart, context remains bearish. We have the trend. We don't have any bullish directional patterns. And yesterday you can see market has challenged the lows of the high wave pattern. So it was seen that clarity on the direction here is coming closer than in euro currency. Well, euro currency was standing mostly flat yesterday. So based on this performance, together with patterns that we have on cross market analysis, as we already talked about this in today's euro video, here we could get the same pattern as on the euro currency. This is dollar index, guys, daily chart. So potentially it might be treated as a kind of the hand and shoulders pattern that is forming, which is obviously not supportive for the gold upside performance. On the 10-year yields also rising here, and today is interesting that Bill Gross said that he thinks that the United States treasuries are overvalued. So it means that he suggests yields should rise more, which is also hardly will be supportive for the gold. But right on this week, it seems that mostly everything will depend on the inflation numbers. If we go on Thursday, supposedly if we will get strong inflation, that will be negative for the gold because it will support the higher for longer idea on the Fed rate, while if conversely, if we get the lower levels, maybe it could let gold to climb higher. But at the same time, if we take a look at the overall performance here, supposedly even lower inflation hardly will be become the catalysis of the strong upward performance, upward reversal. It could trigger some a bit stronger action on intraday charts, but hardly it will be some drastic reversals, especially because hardly we will get really big changes in inflation numbers. 1 decimal point, 2 decimal points is maximum. Besides, currently I suppose that investors are too busy with the improvement of the ETF on the Bitcoin. That should happen tomorrow, at least as the CNBC it suggests. Maybe this explains some bit lower activity on other markets today. So we will see. On the longer time frame here, there's 2 moments to mention. First of all, recall what we said about the hand shoulders, and you can see with this performance that we've got on Friday, market was not able to return back above the neckline. It means that this hand shoulders totally failed, and usually when hand shoulders fails, it leads to drop below the head. So some scenario exists that market could drop back to the 1970 area. Currently, we see this minor pullback up from the support area, but overall performance here you can see not very impressive. So it's some kind of the choppy action. I would not see something of this strong action or something of this kind by far. Speaking about downside targets, first of all, market has completed A, B, C top XOP right there. So it's just minor retracement. This is the PMI effect. As you can see here, in market keep going lower. It means that right now we have another target with this ABCD around 2010 approximately, with a major AOP right from the top stands around 20 even. So it means that the nearest destination point will be around 20 even, 2010. So if market will keep going lower, that's the 2 targets that we could keep an eye on. Also take a look with some straight, but here we could also consider the same hand shoulders pattern. And here is look worse than on the euro currency and on the dollar index, but still you could recognize it. So this theoretically might be the shoulder, right? Some kind of the head is forming, and this also might be the shoulder. From that standpoint, the targets that we have is also based on this pattern. And from that standpoint, this action doesn't suggest some sharp upward reversal. Still on the hourly chart, what we could say, we have wide channel to the downside. You could keep an eye on these important levels. So this, you can see how market performed here. It's just retesting this previous consolidation range, drop down. Now it's once again next consolidation range. Board is right here. This market now is retesting it. So if you would like to take the short position, you need to keep an eye on these two moments. First is this level where stands market right now, which seems in general not bad area to consider taking the short position. And take a look here, slightly higher, we have 2045 confluence. So this is another important level and to watch for. Because it stands inside of the channel, and theoretical market could try to touch, especially if we get weak inflation numbers. So how to take position in current circumstances? Once again, we're returning back to the idea of the gradual entry. So you could try and take some minor position here. If some upward continuation happens, you could consider taking another one. If you will understand that this position is totally wrong, in this case your loss also will be significantly smaller, just because you will take the just minor part of your ordinary trading lot. So as alternative scenario, you could just do nothing and wait when the market will reach the upper this area, maybe somehow, and then make the decision whether you would like to go short or not. In the current circumstances, we do not consider taking long positions. It's just because we do not have the background for that, because major context on the daily remains bearish, and we need to get something really clear bullish to make the decision on the opposite direction. Right now we do not have it. So we could argue about the better entry on the short side here, but currently we don't consider taking the new long position, at least on the daily chart. On the intraday charts for scalp trading purposes, maybe you will find some stops. So that and towards that we have on the gold. The major task that you have to decide if you would like to go short is to choose areas where you consider taking the short position. We just express our opinion on this level where we stand right now and in area around 2045. But the final choice is up to you. It's a decision on whether to enter in general or not with this current situation.